So, the new Mortal Kombat trailer for the Terminator T-800 has just dropped. And I'm not gonna lie, it's not for me. Personally, I feel the fast-paced world of beat-em-ups isn't the best place for the slow, tank-like Terminator. So seeing old Terminator, I guess, become the running man and jump around like a loon and using time shifts just doesn't feel right to me. Remember that scene from Terminator 2 Judgment Day when the T-800 and the T-1000 have that silent hand-to-hand fight, grappling and fighting like hardcore killer robots? Carnage and collateral damage. Beautiful. Now, compare that to the trailer, and you see what I mean. A bit of a raw deal. I personally would have loved a Conan the Barbarian skin from the 82 and 84 films. Maybe they'll do that at some point, but they have to make us stay hungry for more, I guess. So, why do we get old Terminator and not the junior classic look from the 84 or 91 films? Well, at the time of recording this, the marketing train for the latest Terminator incarnation, Dark Fate, is in full swing. And as we all know, large film companies hope you leave enough room for their marketing, as they're going to ram it into your stomach. There's literally no escape plan from it, and tie-ins with games were inevitable. Modern day gaming companies launch games, then tack on costly DLC packs, and then jingle all the way to the bank. Looking at you, EA. In fact, remember when we had to beat the game several times to unlock sweet characters, rather than buy them? Anyone? Anyways, so here we are. Farewell to the long goodbye and hello to the comeback for the Terminator. A T-800 Terminator skin based on the character from Dark Fate, with Arnold's likeness and voice. Wait, no, not his voice. Despite being a commando, playing the villain, being a last action hero, part of the Expendables, and having a bad memory and Total Recall, the Governator is actually against violent games being played by minors, and it would be the end of days for the games if he had his way. Arnold hasn't lent his voice to a game since 2003, which coincidentally was a Terminator game. Mortal Kombat staff actually said that Arnold would not be providing the voice for the character, but would be selecting a voice actor himself. Maybe he has a sound-alike, an unknown sibling, maybe twins. So, here we are at the moment of truth.
You are also a cyborg. You will be terminated. Get over here. Finish him. Fatality. The Terminator wins.
And now the aftermath. After having a listen to the trailer's voice, it's something. It's almost like Hercules in New York.
I am tired of the same old phrases, the same old things.
Sure, Arnold is saying words, but they come across as wooden and staged, unlike in Pumping Iron, when he is just being himself.
For 6 days and nobody invited me for breakfast. This morning they say, come for breakfast with us, Arnold. Come, have a nice breakfast. Sure. He's talking about pumping up. He's talking about psyching me out. She's talking about my mother.
At the time of recording this, I don't know who recorded the lines. It could actually be Arnold trolling us. I have gone on a scavenger hunt and asked on Twitter, but asking on Twitter is like saying you like Red Sonja over Maggie. No one cares. I'm intrigued as to who Arnold chose, though I am more interested in why you would allow your likeness in a violent video game, but not your voice. Why one and not the other? It's like someone called Dave who is anti-smoking. allowing his likeness to appear in a smoking advert, and then have someone else voice him. It's almost like sabotage. Fans of Arnold like myself will just go, no, thank you. No, thank you. When we hear it's not him. Arnie is the king of one-liners. Why couldn't they just use old lines from his vast back catalogue? I wouldn't care. Would you? Though I dare say...
Cocainum.
From Red Heat would be out of place. But come on.
Here is Sub-Zero! Now, Plane Zero!
That's perfect. As the skin is from the new Terminator film, and not the classics, I have to say this. I love the 84 and 91 films. After that, no. They just don't exist to me. They didn't need to be made. End of. So, after reading the synopsis, the rundown, and the character descriptions for Dark Fate, and still having the bad taste in my mouth from Genesis, pass. Hard pass. I'd rather set off from Beretta's Island and try to get around the world in 80 days whilst being hunted by a predator than attempt to sit through this. Remember before films such as Killing Gunther? We had the good old days of Arnie. Remember True Lies? Yeah, take that, terrorists. Anyway, back to Mortal Kombat. The rise of the machines is imminent, and the T-800 skin is set to launch on the 8th of October, and not the 6th day. And with the Joker coming up for release, maybe one day we'll get Mr. Freeze from Batman and Robin. Or maybe we should just petition for Arnold himself to make a cameo, like in The Kid and I.
Your partners, remember? What is real? Everything behind that curtain.
Anyways, I'm guessing the modding community will step up and spice stuff up. It's never the last stand for a character skin. And modders, if you're listening, all I ask for is John Kimball from Kindergarten Cop saying,
Who is your daddy and what does he do?
before a gruesome fatality. That's all. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe for future content, and I hope to see you soon.